So there's a look at the Moose Jaw Panthers, wearing blue, as you see, and the starting lineup. Steven Senekar is number 2. Number 4 is Brant Toole. Number 5 is Dax Whitehead. Number 6, Brennan Goski. Number 9 is Dalton Wolf. And number 10, Aiden Saladana. The libero, Jonathan Phillips. For the Moose Jaw Panthers, who came through a part of the playoff draw that saw them defeat the PA Volleyball Club and the JCVC Club. Shaking hands with the Husky Volleyball Club. The starters for the Huskies, number 1 is Michael Humble. Number 2, Thomas Willems. 5 is Mitchell Erickson. 7, Rhett Tremblay. Number 9 is Logan Posichnik. And number 10, Colin Fraser. That is the starting lineup for the Husky Volleyball Club, based out of Saskatoon. And we are almost set to go with the 18U gold medal game. This is the 2013 Conexus Provincial Volleyball Championships on Shaw. I'm Heath Mulligan with Mark Dodds, and it looks like the Husky Club is going to start with the serve, Logan Posichnik. Looking pretty relaxed back there. All right, here we go, game on. Little tip tried there on the first move at the net, but it didn't work. Strike there, nice try to pull that one out of the ground by Dalton Wolf, but couldn't soften it. 1-0, Husky Volleyball Club. That one just over the block. Thomas Willems went up there but got a piece and let it roll off his hands. Dalton Wolf with the kill for the Moose Jaw Panthers.
Both teams coming out swinging here to start.
Brennan Goski with the serve. The good drive. 10 beats 10. Aiden Saladana puts it away. Colin Fraser tried to dig it out, couldn't. 2-1, Panthers. Saladana softer with that one, didn't have a good position on it. Humble tried to tip it there and it didn't work. Another tip of the net, but Moose Jaw muscles the Husky Club on that one. But Thomas Willems finishes it off and ties it up.
These young guys showing some great athleticism to start here.
Thomas Willems back to serve, it's 2-2. Rolls it over and gets the first big break of the game there to make it 3-2. Best of 5, or pardon me, best of 3. First team to win 2 sets will be the gold medal champion. The first 2 sets up to 25. If we need a third, they will play to 15. Willems serve. The block kept alive. Free ball. Good solid shot there by Mitchell Erickson. There's the block. Rhett Tremblay up with Michael Humble, and Tremblay big. (4-2) Husky Volleyball Club. And that one up into the rafters. Point for Moose Jaw. Brant Toole, he's the server for Moose Jaw. Right into the net. Missed opportunity there, and Toole will come off. Jonathan Phillips, the libero for Moose Jaw, is on the court now. The Husky Volleyball Club playing without the libero. Rhett Tremblay's serve is good. That one misses the block, but it also misses the court. Just wide. (5-3) Husky Volleyball Club. Serve might have been a little long, but it's played. It would have been close. Good shot there as Mitch Erickson got up and it rolled off the side of the block for another point for the Huskies. Timeout time. What are you seeing so far, Mark?
Well, these big young guys, they're getting around on defense here. Not a lot of balls hitting the floor. They're going to have to work hard to score points this game.
There's a look inside the Moose Jaw Panthers huddle. Chris Knoop is the head coach of Moose Jaw. Rod Pasishnik, the head coach of the Husky Volleyball Club. Both of these teams actually in different divisions. The Moose Jaw team is a true 18U men's team, while this Husky club is a 17U squad. But you were telling me that that Husky volleyball program are solid at all. It doesn't matter if they're playing up a division. They're gonna be a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, absolutely. This young team, group of guys that have been playing together for a few years now, and they're definitely at the 17U level, one of the top teams in the country. Never mind just here in Saskatchewan.
Brett Tremblay to serve here for the Husky club. That had something on it. A little bit of smoke goes a long way. There's a point for the Panthers. 4-7 now, and Aiden Saladana will serve. Put some top spin on it and just needed maybe a little more to get it to drop in. A little bit long. Michael Humble to serve for the Husky club. And that one is good. Dax Whitehead went around the block that time with some power. And Whitehead drops back to serve now. Job on the block by Moose Jaw there. And it pays off as the second hit. And Colin Fraser goes a little bit wide. Put the first one into the block, maybe look for a lane that time and missed it. 6 serving 8, here's Whitehead serve. Big back pass, and that one misses too. Couple hits in a row, just a little bit wide for the Huskies.
Well, looks like we've got a net call, net violation on Moose Jaw here, so Huskies are going to sneak one out.
So that point will actually go to Saskatoon's Husky Volleyball Club. And Mitch Erickson serves, rolls it off the net, but kept alive, although not much the libero Jonathan Phillips could do with it, and then it was fed over the net in a hurry, and the Huskies put it away.
Mitchell can really get rolling with this jump serve. We'll see if he can get on a run here early.
Great spin on the ball, and that one even tipped the net. Moose Jaw dealt with it though. Deal with the free ball here too. From the back row, a little tip shot into the middle and saved by Humble. Soft shot there, doesn't get through the block. Another tricky little tip that is defended, and then cross court, point Moose Jaw. Steven Senekar is to serve for the Moose Jaw Panthers. Tip, not gonna work. Good save there as Brant Toole laid out to keep it alive. That one's gonna find a hole though. Well, a couple hits from the Huskies in the last few points have gone awry, and now it looks like they're gonna try and finesse it a little bit here for a while.
Yeah, this big block from Moose Jaw is intimidating, so they're trying to find different ways to get around it.
Just out. Back in the corner. That was close. But it is a point for the Husky Volleyball Club. And Colin Fraser will serve 12-7. Again, off the net. From the back row, and that should be good enough, and it is. Brennan Goski hustling over there into the seating area. Just about saved it, but it's 13-7. With authority, Brennan Husky.
Yeah, these two left sides for Moose Jaw, Brennan and Dax, they're going to need to be the difference makers here in this match if Moose Jaw looks to come out on top.
Dalton Wolf put up the serve. Tip there and neatly saved. Now a bit of a scramble here, and the free ball is tipped over the net. Humble pulls it off the floor. The back row, and Whitehead got caught in between, kept it alive, but his deflection was to no one.
A little miscommunication there between the Moose Jaw players, and easy point given up to the Huskies.
Got a little scrambly there. Out. A little long at the back line, and Huskies building themselves up. Quite a little lead here. Wow. And that one, a little long, but man, had something on it. They just aren't finding the court the last couple times, and they'll call a timeout now, and Canoop will try and talk about what they need to change. Meanwhile, as we take a look in on the Husky Volleyball Club bench, I would think Coach Pasishnik is pretty happy with what he's seeing so far.
Yeah, absolutely. They're playing well. Right now, Moose Jaw is starting to give it to them a little bit, making errors, a few runs here. Moose Jaw's playing overall pretty well right now. They're passing the ball well. They're getting one-on-ones at the corners with their attackers, and they're just making mistakes. So we need to see those corner hitters be a little more efficient, and hopefully that can get Moose Jaw back into this game.
As a guy who's played at a very high level, how much is momentum part of this sport?
It's absolutely huge. You know, 1 point here, 1 point there can turn a match around. You can have runs of 5-6 points quite easily, and the momentum, yeah, you need to keep it on your side as long as you can to be successful and win these matches, these high pressure, tough matches.
Huskies will serve. Logan Pasishnik. It's a mouthful. Out. And again, not by much. So close. But they've been missing by that much through the first set here. That'll work. Aiden Saladana. Nobody's getting that one, and they'll get the serve back here and put a point on the board. So let's see if the Panthers can string something together now. Brennan Husky to serve. Humble puts it up, it's into the block, but it's out of bounds off of Dax Whitehead. Point for the Huskies. Thomas Willems will serve. The block is good there. Is on that right side. Humble and Tremblay go up and turn away the spike, and another point as the Huskies are running away with this first set right now. And then the serve drops into the back corner. Talk about everything going your way right now.
Yeah, we definitely talked about momentum, and I think all of it right now is on the Husky side.
Kind of substitution here for the Moose Jaw Panthers. Belton Wolf comes off, and Lyndon Senekar comes into the game. The body language says a little as they're subbing in there. They look a little bit drained right now by this 20-8 game. Set to the back, but the recovery made, and that one is in off the block. That time, Brant Toole got up big and knocked it back in. So Toole will serve 10-20. Off the block and out. Husky point. These guys don't look out of place at all, these young guys.
Yeah, these young guys, they're really playing well right now and playing with a lot of confidence. It looks good.
They are, just the way they're carrying themselves on the court. No worries at all. They look like they own this thing out there. And there's another point on one that is, again, just across that line. 22-10. Got an answer for everything right now. But the Moose Jaw Panthers don't give up. Senekar goes up after a great save on a hard hit. He's up to block and get the point. It's 11-22. And if you're a little bit long on your pass, usually it burns you, but that's an unforced error, as they say.
Yeah, another real tough one there for Moose Jaw. Those got to be free points. They got to be easy ones, and that's a missed opportunity.
I'm sure it's
right
the
there.
score at this point, but they look tired. It's a long week of volleyball, but right now they look like they're just not game for this set. That's off a hand. And that'll be another point for the Huskies, and Michael Humble is back to serve for the first set. 24-11. Got it. Lyndon Senekar tipped it over. So it is a Moose Jaw point. The Panthers still alive. Dax Whitehead will serve. Wow. Stayed alive somehow. Bump from the back row to keep it going. Short set. And there's your set points for the Huskies. They'll take the first one 25-12. And would you have anticipated that kind of domination in one of the sets here?
Absolutely not. I thought these two teams were pretty evenly matched. I would have favored the Huskies a little bit, but definitely not a 25-12. And you know, Moose Jaw, maybe they kind of gave in a little bit once that lead got up there, and we'll see what they do coming back here in this second set.
Keith Mulligan with Mark Dodds. We will take a quick break, then be back with the second set from the 2013 Conexus Provincial Volleyball Championships on Shaw.